see from the figure that the 15 Newton load is vertically going down. So while rotating about point O, it will give the clockwise movement like this. Okay, so about 0.8 meter distance, it will give the clockwise movement. So force P is equal to 15 Newton, length of the door is 0.8 meter, and we know that the moment of the force about the hinge is equal to P into L. So what is P into L? P means force, L means distance. So force is equal to 15 Newton and the distance is 0.8 meter. So 15 into 0.8 will give you answer of 12 Newton into meter, as the force is in Newton and the distance is in meter. So movement will be 12 Newton into meter. This is for the first case. Now, as you can see in the second figure, this 15 Newton force is acting at an angle of 60 degree with the x-axis. So first of all, you have to make two vertical and horizontal components of this inclined force. Vertical component will be 15 sine 60, as you must know about this, and the horizontal component is going left, which is 15 cos 16 like this. Let us see ahead. This is the components of the vertical force: 15 sine 60 vertical and 15 cos 60 horizontal. Blue one is the horizontal component, the pink one or red one is the vertical component. 15 Newton is our inclined force at an angle of 60 degree. Now what happens? This 15 cos 60, while extending this horizontal force, it is just passing from the hinge point. So there is no perpendicular distance between this horizontal component and the hinge. So movement of this horizontal component is 0. In other words, when the line of action of the force, remember this, when the line of action of the force is passing from the point, then movement of this force about the point is 0. So what is the remaining force? 15 sine 60. Its line of action is vertical. It is not passing from the point O. So there will be some movement. This force is going down. So it will again rotate in the clockwise direction. So it will be like this. 15 sine 60. What is 15 sine 60? Or you can multiply like this. Sine 60 into 0.8. Sine 60 is, it means 0.866 and 0.8 will be 0.693. Okay. So it will give the movement like this: 15.693, 10.4 Newton into meter. If you are confusing like this, then you just remember this: 15 sine 60 is the vertical component, which is 13 Newton, and 13 into 0.8 is equal to 10.4 Newton meter. This is the first method, or this is the second method. But the second method is very easy for you. Again repeating, what happens? 15 sine 60 is the vertical component and 0.8 meter is the horizontal distance of it. So answer will be 10.4 Newton into meter. See students, this is a very tough chapter to find the movements elsewhere. Okay, clockwise, anti-clockwise, this point, that point, vertical force, horizontal force, upward force, downward force. So you just practice this numerical, you just practice these theories which I have discussed earlier, and then we will start the next lecture, which will be very important for you, and in the next lecture we will conclude this chapter also. We will extend that lecture and complete this chapter on tomorrow. Thank you very much students.